All right, we're back with another video, and this time we're going to talk about building trust on your website. Now, this is one of those things that I have, again, a good bit of experience at because I never really understood how important it was until it kind of reached up and bit me on the tuchus, so to speak. Here's the deal: with all of the media attention that bad websites or people that steal identities have gotten, a lot of people are still very, very apprehensive about doing business online. Bear in mind that there are more people that are apprehensive and more people that don't really use the internet to purchase things than there are people that do. Now, the people that do make up the bulk of the business, don't get me wrong, but the people that don't are the ones that are going to your website, looking at it, and if you offer a product or even if you offer a service, if they don't get that warm, fuzzy feeling with what they see right there from the very beginning, as soon as they get on your website, they're going to jump off. Now, if you guys have analytics installed on your website, you can check your analytics data and you can see exactly what I'm talking about because the pages of your website, especially your main page for most of the organic traffic, when somebody gets on that main page or gets on any page and bounces right off, you're going to see a huge bounce rate. You're going to see an 80 to 90% bounce rate. You're going to see, well over 50 or 60% at least. That means that they're not finding what they want in the first few seconds of them getting on there. There's a lot of things that could be wrong. Your landing page could be messed up, the way that you've got things laid out. It may not be usable. There's a lot of different things, but when it comes to actual conversions, one of the biggest things is making sure that you're building trust from the very beginning. So how do you build trust? Okay, one of the ways you can build trust is by making sure that your policy pages, let's say, for example, you have certain policies, maybe you're selling a product and you have a return policy. Put that return policy up where people can see it. If you have to create an extra menu above or on the side so that people can look, don't bury it down at the bottom like you see a lot of websites do. You want to make sure people know what your policies are as far as returns go. You want to make sure that they know what your policies are as far as working with your customer, providing customer service. You want to make sure that your address is prominent. You want to make sure that your phone numbers are prominent. You want to make sure that an email address is prominent. Even if it's an email address that you set up through Google Apps, simply for dealing with customer service issues. So maybe it's going to be customer service at and then your web address. Regardless of how you decide to do it, making sure that you have all of those things displayed up front so that people can see what's going on. Offer a guarantee. Offer something to them that ensures them that when they do business with you, they're going to be able to get what they want and they're going to be able to do it in writing. In other words, you're going to offer that guarantee to them in writing in the sense that it's displayed on your website. Offering a guarantee is huge. When you can put a seal or when you can put something on your website that says 100% guarantee and then it lists out the guarantee, and trust me on this, you don't have to make a one-sided guarantee. Look at some of the guarantees that are out there for websites devoted to businesses like yours. Check out what they're offering in the way of guarantees. If nobody's offering a guarantee, then that's going to definitely make you stand out. If all of them are offering guarantees, what do they actually guarantee and how can you one-up them or how can you do as well? The main thing is to make sure that you've got something visible that really helps people to understand that you're a serious business. One of the things you can do if you're asking for information online, if you've got a web to lead form on your website, make sure that you put down that information is not going to get passed on or sold. Remember, you need to spell it out to people. They need to know that they can trust you because when they come to your site, they don't know you, they don't know your business unless they've been referred. And if they've been referred, then it's not a big deal. They already know what to expect. But if they're coming to you cold off of one of your pay-per-click ads or off of just organic search, when they get to your website, they're not going to know who you are. They don't know that they can trust you. They don't know that you're going to do a good job, that you're going to be there on time. So list out these things. If it's a product, make sure that shipping is displayed prominently. What they can look to pay for shipping needs to be dealt with at the very beginning. Let them know that you're upfront about every aspect of the transaction. If there's anything extra that you have to deal with, if you need to put a disclaimer, say for example you're selling something like a skateboard that maybe they could get hurt on or whatever, put your disclaimer up front. Put a link to it. Put it in your menu. If it's that important, put an emblem with a click me or something to let them know that they need to check it out. You are their tour guide to your business. Whatever it is that's important about your business, you need to be the one that articulates that in some way, shape, or form on your website. By doing this, what's going to happen is when people come to your site, you're going to give them absolutely no reason not to do business with you. If you're selling a product and they know upfront what shipping is, or at least a good idea as to what shipping can be, and if you can offer them free shipping, then by all means, please do it, because that's going to be a big moneymaker for you. If you have your policies written out, if you have your guarantees written out, if you have a disclaimer written out, if all of these things are upfront and big enough for them to say, you know what, these people care so much about my business, they're not hiding it in the small print, they're putting it up in front of my face for me to see everything that's going on. They're not trying to keep anything from me. You're going to get more business. So look on working your website so that those trust issues are dealt with from the very beginning, and you're going to see that your bottom line is going to come up. You're going to see your customers are going to be a lot happier, and you're going to see them have a lot less reason to go to somebody else to get that product or that service that you provide. Anyways, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video.